I think it is the hypest match.
We got it. We got it right now. We got it right now. Oh, we got it.
Oh my god. Oh.
It's VortiX. It's VortiX versus Foggy, and we're starting on Northern Isles. Let's go.
Bum 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 bum. I was just doing your stinger music for you.
Oh, very nice. I like that. Let me change the overlay. Like that? Hell yeah. Oh, and game data as well. Hell yeah.
We good?
Hell yeah. In the top right, we do have the Spaniard. It is VortiX. And then in the bottom left of Northern Isles, we do have Foggy. Carson, this map, Northern Isles, it's one of my favorite maps of all time.
Yep.
I think it's beautiful. I love how simple yet complex it could be. And in this matchup, there's so much variation. I would be very shocked if we don't see a Keeper of the Grove. Oh my god, we see a Warden to start us off. Foggy, bringing the heat, bringing the excitement right away. I love it.
Yeah, this is a matchup that Foggy, I want to say, struggled with in the past, but has really made some serious improvements recently, playing a lot more lame-o, if you will. Expansions, playing hit and run, not taking direct fights, which I do believe to be the correct way to play, especially against the Undead with very, very good micro, as VortiX does have, as Happy does have, as Exler does have. Players like those, Foggy goes for more hit and run, more killing acolytes, more indirect fights. And we'll see if he does the same with the Warden. But the Warden is certainly very good at this in the late game. You can go into the acolytes mining on the gold mine, kill them one after the next, force the undead back, or else they will have no economy. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, and I'm excited we're getting to see that. We've seen so much Keeper this season. I really want to see him mix it up, and I'm excited for the Warden, Rick.
Yeah, really, really excited as well. Archer, double Archer this time to creep out this consumable. And he's going to be able to get this Acolyte. So far, so good for Foggy. Not even wasting a lot of time chasing that Acolyte either. The Acolyte actually routed into the path of the creep camp. So Foggy's going to be able to creep this up no problem. Same time, VortiX pulling a bit of ghouls to get this. He does have a ghoul opener here on Northern Isles. So he's going to be able to start his normal creep camp, which should be the green and the green for level 2. And then whatever the Warden allows him to get.
A little bit interesting, the second Archer. Did he just build that because he wanted to chase the Acolyte? Because he did. He's cutting wisps to do so, to get that. Yeah, now he's building them. But yeah, building a second Archer before you uproot that sucker is very unorthodox from Foggy. But maybe he just did it because he had a little bit extra time. Maybe he has a particular creep route he wants to do. Yes, he does. He has the Ancient Wonders building by the green camp. Well, going to harass a potential fast expansion. So this is a cool opener from Foggy.
Yeah, very nice. I like this a lot. VortiX going to be taking the consumable, and the Warden might not even get here in time. So this could be a Ogre Magi going in the way of VortiX. Everything is really great. He'll get level 2 from here. Scroll the Beast. Can be probably the worst item you can get against a Night Elf. It's going to really depend on Foggy's Whisk control, but here comes the Warden harass. Really shades of old school here. Shades of Shishi, Laliat, maybe even Soccer coming into the undead base.
The legend. Yeah, Soccer used to always play Warden. All right, one potentially going to fall. 1-for-1 trades the coil to the Shadow Strike. No Dust of Appearance purchased yet, but could be purchased at that Tomb of Relics. There's a coil. There is one more Shadow Strike. Dust of Appearance used. Blink out. And the harassment didn't really do much, but it bought a little bit of time for Foggy to finish this camp with those 2 Archers in the shop. And Foggy will try to pick up level 3 somewhere. I imagine he'll try to move his Ancient War after the 5th Archer up to the lab. But for now, maybe he'll have to find a green camp because he certainly wants to get level 3 on this Warden.
Yeah, and VortiX actually pulling the ghouls. He wants to creep out his normal expo now. The Wisp will see this, and actually Foggy reacts right away. Doesn't want to get that Wisp coiled. He might anyway, though the auras will catch that Wisp. Fakes the coil, and no Deado from Foggy. Oh my. Do you think he actually waited? Or you just like would have lost the... I think maybe he would have lost the Wisp. I don't know. I don't want to give players too much credit, but that was a nutty, patient play if Foggy knew how to do that. I mean, he's definitely one in the game that could literally wait pinpoint per second.
Yeah, and that Wisp is going to serve as a really, really important scout if Foggy keeps it alive as well. It's going to scout if there is a Tier 2 expansion. It's going to be able to see the tech on Tier 2 as well. Is there a second crypt? Is there gargoyles coming? Is there fiends? Is he going Tier 3 fast? It's going to scout so much. So it's pretty important, actually, to keep that alive, and that's probably why Foggy had Balls of Steel right there. Not detonating.
Level 3 on the Warden. Now some pretty juicy items for this Death Knight, not going to lie to you. Claws plus 14 added up together for that Lich when the Lich does pop. Yeah, a little combination there. The 5 plus 9, you carry the 1. That's a big 1-4 there.
Pretty good number.
Yeah.
And that number equals damage, and that damage goes towards your hit points, Rick. And the Warden going towards the expansion. But he's going to go and kill an Acolyte. And VortiX went straight tier 3. This could potentially be a tier 3 tech cancel if Foggy gets into the base. And he certainly is going to get at least an Acolyte, if not 2, if not 3.
Oh, it's still early, too. It's so early into the tech, and
There it is. And one Acolyte going down. The ghouls are being pulled. There is a staff, but it's off cooldown, or on cooldown, rather, for Foggy. But VortiX doesn't have a staff himself. Perhaps that'd be a worthwhile investment if it is off cooldown at the shop to be able to get back home, because these aren't the first Acolytes that are going to fall, Rick. There's going to be a lot more this game. There's going to be a whole lot more. We've counted 2 so far. Let's keep track. Let's keep track. My bet's on 12 this game.
Yeah, there's not much you could really do until you get maybe like a Zeppelin or something that can just pick up all the Acolytes. Then you completely negate the Warden, but then you kind of risk, you know, if the Warden tries to go for 1 Ancient of Wind, which is also viable, just for a token hip. Is AOW getting targeted by the DK? I'm not sure what VortiX is doing with his DK right now, but the Warden getting very low, going to be able to get out. But that's 2 killed Acolytes. Might even be 3 after 1 tick. Yeah, 3 killed Acolytes. That's well worth it.
Yeah, and 3 reveals also invested by VortiX. That's why the DK was at the lab. He was revealing the Warden, so 150 gold on top. There's the tier 3 tech, but, you know, you're just praying the Warden doesn't come back with full mana. Gonna staff back soon, Foggy. There he goes into the main base. Of course, the first lore is up, the tier 3 tech for Foggy. The second lore is up. VortiX is going to go into his own tier 3 tech. He's going to get his own slaughterhouse now as well. So things are starting to look normal for VortiX, but this isn't the end of the harass at all. I believe Foggy probably just going to go across the map again right now.
If he does that, that'll be huge, because right now VortiX's tech timing is on par, which is good to have, especially if he keeps getting there on the perfect line. But the second that Warden comes back and does it again, then I think it's going to be bad. If you have to cancel your tech again for Acolytes, then you're going to fall very, very far behind on the tech. And that's the bear upgrades. Nice nukes on the Warden so far, but with Blink, look how much damage you do with Shadow Strike. And there's not much you could really do with a DK. He's going to eat another Shadow Strike as well. Oh, nice coil. And could have been a Nova on that Warden, but a nice Blink going on again. So far, Foggy getting out. But I think Foggy's just doing the most damage right now. Just a really nice amount of damage.
Yeah, and he hasn't really taken any. He's going to lose an Archer now. That's sort of the first thing he's lost the whole game. I don't even think he lost a Wisp up until this point. He saved that Wisp earlier right here. And he can staff to both sides of the base if he wants to go for another harassment now with those 2 Wisps. So Foggy's in a great position, but VortiX, his tech's a little bit delayed. He's down by about 300 gold. But other than that, I mean, he hasn't taken too much damage. He's still going to get tier 3. He's still going to perhaps be able to get an expansion up if he wants. But for now, you know, he's not going to really find too much value with this Warden sharking around. Maybe going to have to town portal here, Ricky.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, there's no way he wants to hold that. DK going to go to the main base, and what would be really crazy is if the Warden chased, because you know VortiX is going to force a health pot, and he definitely wants another TP before he can go across the map.
Right.
But imagine if the Warden chased and forced again, because you're kind of forcing VortiX's hand and making him spend tons of money. One more Shadow Strike Blink would be another forced health bot. And that's the situation you run into as an Undead player, because you feel like, okay, I need survivability, but also I need to get in by tier 3 tech. And a lot of players just spend all their resources. VortiX just buying the health bot. He's going to be relying on the statue, and he's really just praying that this Warden doesn't come here. Another clause for the Lich. That's a plus 23 claws.
Yeah, that's what you're hoping to get. And on Northern Isles, you can even get it to be stronger because of the marketplace, and there's more claws still to be found on this map. The plus 12 is what's coming into my head. Of course, you'd prefer an aura from the red camps, but still. But Foggy got a pendant on his side, Ricky. Both players getting pretty good items. You could even argue maybe the pendant's better.
Player's forces are
yeah, especially with the effectiveness that this Warden has had. Destroyer Form and Ghoul Frenzy coming in, and VortiX wants to come across the map. He should be passing that orb to his Lich, and
the pull. I haven't seen people do this before, actually. The pull on the red camp. And now the Reaver may not throw that boulder, whatever he does, the Stormbolt thing. I forget what it's called. Yeah, he's not going to do it. Why don't people do this more often, Ricky? No one ever does this.
Wow.
Look how easy it is to creep.
Wow, that's really nice. Yeah, I guess you can start. I guess you can just pull every merc now, right? Every creep, and they'll just not do their thing. It's becoming like a fashion trend. But yeah, Medallion of Courage going to be picked up by the Warden.
That's honestly pretty good. Like an aura would be great, but items like that on the Warden, like that's so useful. More mana, more health. That's an item that you can keep the whole game. Like the inventory for the Warden, bar a an orb of the town portal being forced. Bar an orb, the inventory is pretty much perfect for that Warden. But here's the time the AP is up to sort of help Foggy hold. This isn't the greatest positioning. He just expanded as well. The item can be checked, and VortiX is going to know that the red camp is taken. Foggy, what are you doing, man? The level 5 Warden falls. He's out of position. He doesn't buy a potion. He doesn't buy nothing because his inventory was full. And VortiX just out of nowhere. It's just destroying Foggy. This is a game-winning timing out of nowhere, Ricky.
Uh-oh. VortiX got to keep this up. Keeps the Destroyer alive. But yeah, with the Orb and the Lich, look how much damage this Lich is actually doing. And look at the buffer with that statue right in the back. Level 3 on the Lich now. And the Bears, I mean, the Bears won't do anything against this Orb of Corruption with the Destroyer in the air. Wow. Incredible. VortiX actually going to hit it. This Warden was hitting nothing but net all game. Foggy has to be forced to Tavern Res, and he's going to, but he's got no mana, and he's got no Moon Juice. Like, look at the Moon Juice. He can't even, like, I don't even think he can come back into this fight. He has to staff, or sorry, probably blink back into the main base. He needs the shop. He needs the shop.
Oh my god. What are you going to do? You're going to focus the DK, right? That's all you can go for. There is level 2 aura, but the Warden's just going to fall again. VortiX doesn't even care. He just says, I'm going to push into your base, and I'm going to kill you right when you've expanded. And what are you supposed to do? How can she slap? This game's just over, Ricky.
This is not looking good for Foggy. I think he's just done. 16 supply against 45.
That's how you do it. GG, dude. That's how you do. Just push into his base and kill him. Who cares? Who cares all the plays he made? Who cares he delayed by tier 3? Who cares he killed Acolytes? Who cares he has an AP? Who cares he's expanding and harassing me at the same time? I'm just going to push and kill him.
VortiX up 1-0 right now, guys. Going into game number 2 on Last Refuge. Let's go. All right, in the top right, we do have the Spaniard, VortiX, the Undead, the Phenom, and he took so much economic damage, still hits that timing. Unbelievable. He can't get over it. Foggy in the bottom left, and you know what? I've been saying about VortiX, I've been saying it first, okay? I said it first. This guy could easily be the #1 player in EU.
Yes.
Him and Foggy are the two players that are, X-Lord 2 that won the one tournament. Came very close to beating Happy, but VortiX multiple times. Very, very close. One map decider against this guy, and I think VortiX is one of the scariest players in EU. I think he's very underrated, even still, which blows my mind. But this guy is insane, and I've been saying this for a while, and finally he's starting to get the opportunities to just start dusting kids. And I mean, a 1-0 blank on Foggy in a game like that, on a map like that, you don't see that every day.
It looked easy, honestly. He just pushed and killed him. And now Foggy's making adjustments, which of course going to Last Refuge is good to do, but he's going Keeper now. No more Warden, doesn't want to lose like that. Not that kind of Barn Owl. He's going to switch to Keeper the Grooverson, Rick.
Yeah, Keeper of the Grove on LR. And, I mean, Keeper's pretty standard now in all matchups on all maps, so even if you go Keeper, it's like, meh. But what's he going to do from this? Is he going to do, like, expansion mass air? Is he going to do just standard?
There's a lot of options for both players. That's the beauty of this matchup currently. Both players have a lot of options. Hero choices, strategic options. You know, expansion timings. Nutty Quakes with another gifted sub to Mate896. 3 months now. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Legend. Alright, both players creeping. No Wisp detonating, nothing yet. The Wisp for Foggy is just sort of chilling out. Keeping an eye, of course, VortiX hasn't even summoned skeletons yet because of that Wisp, so the threat that it's being there is more important than it actually detonating on anything. Maybe it will now. Yeah, look, this is why we were talking about this yesterday, Ricky. This is why this Wisp is so strong. VortiX forced to not creep with both of the skeletons just because that Wisp is there.
And, like, the Wisp didn't even do anything. He's just threatening. Look at Foggy's literally just moving it back and forth to scare VortiX and slow him down. And this buys the Keeper so much time. So a very easy play that any Night Elf player can really do is scare with that Wisp. He didn't even Deado, so... yeah, but a nice coil from VortiX.
Huntress Hall already for Foggy. Expecting a fast expansion, he is. And, you know, an Acolyte is coming across. You get it?
That was well done, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
wow.
Okay. Acolyte's coming across, though. Foggy has countered the expansion, so maybe VortiX is just going to have to take his losses and maybe just tech behind this. But he's continued to creep. He's almost got the aura, which is going to be very important, of course, because his Death Knight's starting to get low. The Archer comes in. The coil is used to round potential. VortiX is very deadly. Oh, the Archer. Did VortiX notice? He would have to reveal to kill that Archer, but perhaps worth his time. The Acolyte hasn't been shown yet, so Foggy maybe a little bit unsure of his strategic options right now. He is teching, but only one Ancient of War Huntresses.
Yeah, he's going to be able to scout this too. I think Foggy's got the right idea with the hunts, and one Archer going to be finally coming in, one Ghoul getting denied by VortiX. This is still a tough creep right now, and he's thinking, oh, I got to get all these, I need the experience. There we go. The last Skelly Rod. A Wisp would be deadly right here.
These ensnares are so rough this game. The Wisp gets ensnared. The Ghoul gets ensnared. The Acolyte now gets ensnared. And now the Ziggurat is canceled. Probably just attack. No, VortiX is just going for it. He built another Acolyte. He is not yet teched. He sees the first Huntress. Is he going to tech when he sees that? He is now teching. He sees the hunt. He says, okay, you got me. And Foggy is expanding himself now as well. So Foggy very well prepared for this expansion attempt. Knew it was coming before he even scouted anything.
I'll be honest with you. The second you see like one hunt, you have to abandon the expo positioning.
Yeah.
It's just so strong against ghouls, especially with the keeper like Foggy. So I love the straight up quick tech. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm not going to try to force this by VortiX. Very good so far. And a great early game from Foggy. You know, canceling the expansion. He's where he wants to be as well. The Integro's coming in on the ghouls. Foggy is going to start picking off some of these ghouls and some of these skellies, picking up some good experience. But yeah, look at the double hunts now. 2 hunts and an Archer. This is just a lot of damage. Keeper trying to get some damage done from VortiX as well. He doesn't have a Skelly Rod anymore, so he can't really stay here. And I think he's got to abandon shop, and these ghouls have to go home. Maybe put some more wood on the fire. Go back to... peasant days, you know, the peasant days of being a ghoul.
Yeah, I might have to do that too a little bit later. I guess some wood on the fire. The illusions are nicely scouting for VortiX. They're not going to see the expansion, but they're not going to be able to do anything about it, Ricky. So VortiX is going to have to find another option. His expansion didn't work.
Oh, he's pulling the Merc camp against this expansion. I don't know if he's going to be able to pull it. The trees is awkward. Oh,
This is a lot of damage. Foggy has to react to this. Look at all the piercing. It may not kill it before it's constructed, but it's certainly going to put a lot of damage on it and potentially give VortiX an opening to maybe go for it. Okay, Foggy deals with the creeps. VortiX deals with the creeps himself. The creeps on this map are going to keep attacking the tree, but it's going to take a lot of creep damage to kill this tree. I doubt Foggy's going to make that big of an error.
There we go. Some more damage. This is a lot. Like you said, I mean the camp itself isn't hard to creep. So it's not going to be the end of the world, but this is still annoying. What's that?
The Automod's going crazy. Sorry. Like, I just, like, 60 per minute messages. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Clean that up. That's not good. We don't condone the OBOT. The OBOT's losing his mind. But
and also, Jusa, 89 with the Prime, 3 minutes ago. Appreciate you. Husa? Thank you. Expansion for VortiX.
Oh, Remo's here permitting terms. We know what happened last time. Remo permitted the term gangbang.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, classic.
That was good. I think that's still permitted if you guys want to, you know, use permitted term.
Get your gangbang.
Gangbang. Necropolis, Ziggurat, and Haunted Goldmine so far. Tier 2 expand looking like for VortiX and the Lich coming out as well. So right now, VortiX is where he wants to be, but not a high ghoul count. So I still feel like this army for Foggy will take map control if he wants.
Yes.
And actually, the Keeper's coming here, and this is still a very early timing for this expansion. Are you kidding me?
So on point, Foggy finds the timing, gonna get the cancel, and VortiX can't really do anything. VortiX maybe gonna go, yeah, he's gonna go for the tree, but Foggy could just town portal back. It seems like all these plays Foggy's making throughout this game are really just checkmate plays, and there's nothing VortiX can do to counter them sometimes. And
I mean, if he got this Tree of Life, that would be well worth. But yeah, TP coming in, Foggy's gonna respect this. There's no way he's gonna let this happen. And VortiX getting away with nothing, actually. Nerubian at the main expansion now, and the Goldmine going down again. This Lich should be out as well. Going to meet up with the Death Knight. Still no Rod of Necromancy for VortiX, so his fight ability not the greatest. Actually, the Dryads with Dispel probably it doesn't make a difference. But now, what do you do? You're against a Night Elf with a little bit of Hunt, some Dryads coming in, almost level 2 Alchemist, good map awareness, good map pressure for Foggy. So as an undead player, it's very hard to creep. Plus, all the easy creeps are gone. So now you need to contest shops. You need to contest maybe the lab. But Foggy's not going to let you take the shop. Look where he is. He's right in front of the shop.
Yeah, and the 4 ghouls are going towards the expansion now, but they're not going to be able to do anything. What are they going to... They're just going to attack the tree? All right, maybe this is going to force Foggy back. Foggy's going to go in for the gold mine cancel yet again with the tree, and it's beautifully done. He's going to go back and defend, but maybe these ghouls can put on some pressure if Foggy does not respect these with the heroes paired. 2 Huntresses, and the Dryad going to go back. 1 ghoul going to fall, certainly. A couple of Wisps are going to be targeted, and I think this might just be 4 dead ghouls here, with nothing really gained.
Yeah, but there's something gained for Foggy. Canceled expansion again.
Oh, no cancel? I don't think that was
no
canceled.
way.
No, it wasn't canceled. Ooh, VortiX struggling a little bit in game 2.
Yeah, not good. Not good, good. But he's going to be able to get this Nerubian actually as well, and the Acolyte's going to stick around. VortiX is in a weird spot, man. He doesn't even have an army to, like, push this Keeper with. There's nothing he can do. This Nerubian's going down. There's just nothing he can do. What's the transition in the main base? Finally, Fiend statue. He's got 1 statue with the hero. He might be able to pick off a Dryad. Foggy not paying attention. Actually going to lose a Dryad right now, which is okay. I don't know if he wants to pass this TP over to the Lich, but the Lich should be able to get away. A Hunt as well? A Hunt as well.
Perhaps caught slipping a little bit. A lot of value gained from just the heroes. Oh, not going to... But a lot of Moon just going to have to be invested into a unit that honestly isn't the greatest for Foggy, but I don't think he minds... He's mining on 2 base. He's stopped the expansion. He's chasing down the Lich. He forced the last coil. Could maybe even force a town portal, potentially. Yep, there it is. It's passed. And VortiX this whole time has been playing smartly, to be fair. He's waiting for his destroyers. He's waiting for his tier 3 tech. And he can't really get much done until he has that tier 3 tech. But the canceled expansions delayed this so much. Like, his tier 3 is very, very late now. That it's going to be hard to hit some sort of a strong timing towards this expansion. Foggy's going to be more than ready when VortiX comes across the map with the tier 3 army he's getting to.
Yeah, the normal issues you run into, right? I can't fight a Keeper without Devour Magic from the Destroyers, and I definitely can't take fights without an Orb. So 2 very critical things that you need against, first of all, Keeper of the Grove, but also Night Elf. And I like that VortiX is doing this, though. He's not just sitting in his base turtling. He's going to try to get some value out of this lab right outside his base. And if Foggy comes up here, sure, I can just go back to my base. But if you get this camp, this is a good... It's level 2 on your Lich. It's a good item. Lich taking a bit of damage, but obviously VortiX is going to be there for the coil. But in return, you know, you have to give up the important mid camps. There's nothing you can do as an undead. There's nothing you can do. Happy couldn't do this.
Yeah, this is very tough. There's just no amount of micro you can do against the Dryads and against the Entangle, and there's plenty of Entangles with that Mana Potion. So Foggy's doing what's important, and he's getting the very good camps. He's allowing VortiX, he had to get this nice, valuable camp, but he could even march up and take the red at this point if he wanted as well. He's got a Wisp Scout in the expansion. He could get an AP, I was going to say, but he's already got it at his Expo, so Foggy's very ready. Probably going to break Upkeep in another 10 seconds. I would imagine. He definitely wants to be ready. He's only on tier 2, and you can't really... Yep, there it is. He breaks Upkeep. You can't really fight without breaking Upkeep. If you don't have Bears, if you don't have Mountain Giants, you pretty much have to break Upkeep as early as possible. So Foggy, already 55 supply. And VortiX, he's going to creep the red as well. His Lich is pretty terrifying. Could even get scarier from this item, but honestly... Is VortiX going to be able to break this expansion? Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my, I just made 3 Prophet calls in a row. And there we go, the claws. Unbelievable. Look at this Lich.
Yeah, in 2 straight games, VortiX has picked up like 36 damage in claws.
Yeah.
So that's pretty nice. But, you know, how much of the hero level advantage goes to the Night Elf so early in this game, though? A good Dryad count. The expansion's been up for a long time. We're seeing that 7,600 remaining. Foggy's got his infrastructure ready, 60 supply as well. VortiX still needs to bank. Like, he can't really break because he's got no buffer to fall behind.
Yep, for sure. And he's got the Destroyers now, so he has the micro ability that he was lacking when we were talking about him taking the lab, right? So he has potential. The Ancient War may be caught slipping. It's a very crucial unit, the Heal Ward. Gonna get a little bit of value. Treants are being summoned. Devour could be used on those because he has the luxury of having 2 of those suckers for the Entangle as well. Berserker, definitely not the best unit to buy for Foggy because it's very nukeable. Dryads taking a lot of damage. Where's the Devour? There's the Frost Armor. There's the Coil. Abolish immediately. A lot of damage taken paired with that Acid Bomb, Ricky. And Foggy's losing a couple of units, but I think he's going to be able to hold on. There's not any coils left.
With this expansion, I feel like you could even trade 2 Dryads per 1 Fiend, and it'll still be worth... The Fiends are worth gold right now for VortiX, and one falling right now, second one about to. But I gotta say, VortiX is doing very well. This Orb Corruption with the Fiend volleys is very good against Dryads, but the second Fiend falls, and these are critical units for VortiX. Oh, go for the hero focus. That's the right play. But the second Destroyer is about to fall behind that. Level 4 on the Alchemist now, and the Alchemist is just running away with this. Look at the full HP on these heroes now. Passes the Potion of Greater Healing over to the Keeper. That's a great play. No more nukes available. Actually, there's a Nova. There's a Nova. He Nova's the Keeper. He's got to go for it.
Down portal, maybe.
Stops on cooldown. Yes.
Wait, Foggy.
He gets that Keeper. Yes. And that's what VortiX needs to come back into this game. I can't believe he got it. But the Lich, are you going to be able to survive with this Lich? You don't have any items. Okay, the last coil comes in, but I think the slow will kill this Lich. There's no way that Foggy lets this Lich get away with it. No, there's no way. That's a dead Lich. So that's not a good trade anymore for VortiX. Level 5 on the DK, but wait, hold on. Can he actually trap this DK in?
Perhaps. It's very fast, that level 2 aura. The Lich is such a hard carry, though. You need it. Like, if VortiX can make this go a little bit later, if Foggy stays on Dryads a little bit too long, which he's still on tier 2, still only massing Dryads, VortiX with this Lich can really carry the game. But at the moment, the DK, yeah, no way Foggy messes this up. Gonna surround it. That's probably gonna seal the deal in map 2. I just don't see any way out. The Lich comes back from the tavern, gonna put in a lot of damage.
Oh, this is a level 5.
Definitely not enough. Oh my god, he gets out. No, Acid Bomb too good. And that's probably going to be it. No way you can tavern back this Death Knight. Not enough gold. VortiX is trying to expand. He's trying to kill things with the Lich, but the Lich is next on the menu for Foggy. And yeah, the second hero is going to fall as well. Nuking. Just trying to do everything, but GG is called. And a nice game, too, from Foggy.
This is a map that I'm certainly looking forward to. It's going to be Twisted Meadows, VortiX versus Foggy. Let's go. 1-1. All right. There we go. I guess if you, yeah, you could pick an image, like, the more you donate. So, like, I looked on my stream, and there was this just chick waving, and I was like, what the hell is that?
Really? Oh, yeah, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was just right on the screen. I was like, I was like, what? I didn't know if there was, like, sound, you know what I mean? Because, like, you know, like, media share day, you could get, like, really... Yeah. Could be a nightmare.
Oh, but wait, does that put Nubby at 20k now? I think it does.
No way.
I think he's at 20k now.
Oh man.
Oh my dear lord. Oh god, YouTube's gonna hate us. Oh my god.
Wow, newbie with 100 gifted subs,
man. Holy hell. Yeah.
Demon Hunter first for Foggy. Let's try to compose ourselves here. Let's try to compose ourselves. DK first for VortiX, but Demon Hunter on TM. And what do you think about Demon Hunter first on TM? I think, you know, a little blast from the past, but still a great choice.
It's become more and more standard on Twisted Meadows, honestly. I don't really get why. Maybe we'll have to ask if Foggy makes it out of here. If he makes it to the grand finals, maybe we can ask him about the Demon Hunter on Twisted Meadows, why that's so common, because we've seen it in other games. I think even in this tournament, Night Elf's going Demon Hunter on Twisted Meadows. Maybe it's because you're not able to creep much. Oh, we also saw it at IEM. We saw people going Demon Hunter. I think Laliat even went Demon Hunter. Or Moon it was. Something like that. Demon Hunter on Twisted Meadows. It might just be because Demon Hunter can be good on level 1, level 2 early game. It can carry you through. It can gain map control. Whereas a Warden, a Keeper, you kind of need to get level 3, and you might not be able to do that, I imagine is why.
Okay, yeah, very interesting. Across map, too, VortiX not getting the full value that he could have got. If this was close spawn back in the day, this DK could hit that null timing before it's crept. Yeah. And VortiX could steal a big chunk of that XP, but now with the Force Cross, I don't think you can actually hit it anymore.
No, yeah, and that's the cool thing about Force Cross, though. You can figure out what timings you can hit specifically. You know, if his Ancient War is here, can I make it here on time? Whereas before, there's just too many possibilities for every spawn, and, like, there was always debate which way you were supposed to scout. Do you scout clockwise or counterclockwise? Nowadays, there's almost much more strategy to it and a lot less luck with how you plan your early games on Twisted Meadows, which I like quite a bit. But Foggy, how's he going to plan his? Is he going to go for an early expansion again? Nope, just attack. VortiX going to do the same. Of course, this seems like a macro map, but the expansions are hard to secure because they're hard to creep. They're far away. Take a lot of units. So both players one base. Both players going to play it safe.
Okay, DK continue to try to get value here, and with the aura, he might be able to still be aggressive, but this Demon Hunter level 2 is very strong, does a lot of damage to your DK, and you don't really want to be just taking damage because as an undead player, very hard to recoup that. The aura, not as quick as, you know, a Moonwell or something like that. So DK just wants to scout what's going on, but what's the plan from VortiX? And honestly, when you're not creeping that much, it seems like you go into Gargs. It seems like you go into something that can give you that edge because he's given up all his creeping. So very indicative of maybe a Garg play. We could see a double, and we do see a double crypt coming in. So yeah, it's going to be Gargs off of tier 2 on Twisted Meadows.
Yeah, and you can play solo DK with Gargs. Like, I remember a time when it was almost standard to play solo DK until you got level 5 on DK, then get the Lich with Orb. So that's another great thing about playing Gargs. You can just chill. You get a Staff of Teleportation, Boots of Speed on your DK, you run around the map, you kill Wisps. Totally fine, but now Foggy is the one going aggressive for now. Let me quick with another couple of gifted. Jesus.
Yeah, he's saying, normally we go chat a sub-chat only mode if you want subs only, but Noob's like, nah, I'll just gift everybody and make them all subs.
Gifting 3 more. Was 105 today and 500 euros from Nubby. 105 gifted, 500 euros. Much love. Jesus.
Crazy. That's crazy. DK taking a lot of damage, though, and I mentioned this earlier. You don't really want to be doing that because now you're going to force a health pot when you get home.
Oh, Ricky. Get ready for it. Oh, no, he's not chasing. Okay, whatever.
That would have been nuts. That would have been nuts.
Maybe kept chasing, but he wanted to keep creeping. And this is certainly the better play. It doesn't look as cool as maybe blocking with the Wisp getting the kill, but, you know, it is neat.
No. Okay, very close. That skeleton, I was like, are you kidding?
I can't even keep up, Nubby. I can't even keep up, bro. Okay, like 3 more, I think, 4 more, 5 more. Something I can't even keep up.
If you're not a sub in the Twitch channel right now, just say hi, and Newbie will find you. And he's very generous today. I don't know.
Oh my God.
His stonks, his crypto's going through the roof or something like that. Because he's getting that. Yeah, the oil rig just came in. He's getting paid today. But here comes the first iteration. Yeah, exactly. I drink your milkshake. Okay, DK finally going to start creeping his own stuff, and I think that Demon Hunter might give him this, but look at this. Demon Hunter is already level 3. Panda comes in now. Foggy knows exactly what VortiX is going to do. And this is the right play. I think Panda's great. With the patch, Panda will be really good.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Can you imagine? Holy hackers. But yeah, the Panda's still good. Still a great choice against the Gargs. The Gargs are going in for Wisps in the main base. Well, VortiX goes for an expansion, maybe? In the future, perhaps. He's setting it up now. He's creeping it. He put down the Blight Skull. He's ready to go. He's on tier 2, but there's no Acolyte. Oh, there is an Acolyte coming. The Scout Acolyte's coming down. Foggy is also coming down, and he's going to find the creeping army while creeping his Panda up. I wonder where Foggy's going to go. Taking that Merc camp early, that would be a juicy camp for the, for Foggy to creep with the Panda now, but at least he's got the decent mercenaries. He's going to drunken haze the Gargs, but no kills secured yet.
Man, are you kidding me? If the demon actually finds us, and he will, VortiX can't even put it down yet because he knows the demon's in vicinity. Oh,
the timing!
Foggy, no! VortiX!
The timing!
Oh, he didn't see it! He didn't see it! Are you kidding?
No Ultra Vision? Does he not have Ultra Vision? I feel like if he had it, he would have seen. Okay,
maybe he did see
Foggy
it.
Misses it.
Yeah, he just didn't pay attention. But the Garg's trying to take down this Lord, not going to be the case, but that kind of forces Foggy to stay at home, and this is the value of the Gargs. Now VortiX in the mid-game can start to creep out some camps. Demon Hunter finally going to intercept, but he's almost level 3 at this point. Surround, threaten. Nope, not with the low ghoul. It's not going to even try it. And VortiX going to try to get home.
Block. All right, going to save those ghouls nicely. This ghoul, yep, that one could come up and block. Now he's got the 3-piece for the 3-peat, and he's going to save those 2 Ghoulios. And the Garg's still putting in work in the main base. Foggy's stuck on level 1 Panda. Jesus, Rolling Corners gifting 5 and subbing himself for 7 months. Rolling Corners 1, appreciate you, man. The Mad Lad, this is crazy, dude. Thank you. Thank you.
Crazy support today, man. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. Unbelievable. I didn't expect this at all. But this is DuSt League Grand Finals, and this is, what it's all about, baby. Oh, the Demon Hunter kind of getting threatened, surrounded. He might have to force the TP early, but he's going to get this expansion for sure if he still commits to it, which he is. Hard to see with the HP.
He's got a greater heal to boot, so he's not really at any risk. Mana burn, staff out. Foggy. Okay, he's going to staff out now. Use the Greater Heal, maybe go for another cancel. Would that be worth it? Be a Greater Heal and a Town Portal, so probably not. But still, something Foggy was maybe thinking. Got to creep that Panda to 3. And in that time, perhaps VortiX can secure his expansion. What's the lumber like? This was an issue for Foggy. I believe it was, or was it Neutron? No, it was Foggy. It was Foggy yesterday. It was an issue. He had an issue with lumber, right?
Yes, he did.
Big issue with lumber. And maybe history will repeat itself. Where are the wisps now? A couple are being spread across the map. No Ancient Protector yet, but there is a Tree of Life being built. It looks in position for the red camp, if I'm honest. Not so much for Foggy's natural. The Panda's just not getting any creeping done, though. Dryad's surrounded. Jesus Louises, that's not easy to do.
Oh, trying to lock that bad boy in. A Dryad pick would be really nice. I don't think he's going to be able to lock it in. Oh, not enough damage anymore. And here comes Foggy, and he's starting to pick off some ghouls level 2 on the Panda. Can VortiX hold this? Because he's really banking on this expansion so that he can start building units. He hasn't been able to build any more guards. He's just so broke all the time. Level 3 on the DK finally. Could lock that Demon Hunter back in, but like you said, the Greater Heal, and he's just going to go for it again. He might.
I don't know if he can, though. Even with the Greater Heal, I don't think he can get... Yeah, no way. He's going to just have to Town Portal 14 seconds, 13 on the staff. Yeah, this is a TP and a Greater Heal. There it is. Foggy overextending. Foggy hasn't crept his Panda. And Foggy isn't looking too good anymore in this game. And honestly, I wouldn't say he's far behind, but the expansion is going to get secured. His is going to be up soon, but VortiX could just continue this aggression with the gargoyles, and Foggy's going to have to creep quite a bit still to get that Panda level 3.
Nuba, honestly, dude, Nuba's saying, Bidoux, coach me. I'll coach you, dude. I'll coach you whenever you want. I'm off Monday. I'll give you my whole day, dude. Monday and Tuesday. How about that, brother? You just message me on Discord. I'll coach you. I'll teach you everything I know, which will take about 30 seconds. Oh, a lot of Gargs going down for the AOW.
Yeah.
I mean, the Panda's gonna still be able to creep this. I think he's still very tanky, but not good trades from VortiX. I know you just got your expansion up. You're thinking you're in the clear, but brother, you are not yet, dude. You cannot be forcing Gargs like that. Lich finally gonna be able to come out. Slaughterhouse as well. Maybe a quick turnaround from Foggy, because like you said, the Tree of Life is done right now. He's going to be getting his expansion. That means for sure level 3 on the Panda. He should be very close from this Forest Troll Warlord. Yeah, he's going to get it with Soapy Mask. That's a great item. But now he's going to creep the expansion, and he'll be fine.
Yeah, the Garg's a little bit underwhelming. Those couple of losses do snowball. Is there a transition, though, for VortiX? Yeah, Slaughterhouse coming up, tier 3 tech as well. Lich is out as well, but he's just chilling. 42 supply for VortiX, continuing to produce Gargs, and I feel like we're in for a long slog of a haul this game, Rick.
Yeah, this could be one of those games on Twisted Meadows, but I think it's kudos to both players. I mean, Foggy obviously taking a great early game, picking up another Garg. These are so huge, Carson. Picking up another Garg, but yeah, Foggy's early game combined with VortiX mid game is turning into both players kind of starting to stabilize on their expansion. And yeah, it's just going to be one of those games on TM. The Demon Hunter doesn't have a staff or a way out. Are you kidding?
Oh my
blocks,
God,
blocks from the creeps.
Oh my God, it was just dead. Foggy throws away his hero for the 3rd time in this series, Ricky. Once with the Warden, once with the Keeper, once with the Demon Hunter now. 3 heroes, and VortiX does not mess that up. The creeps did help out quite a bit. The creeps were actually blocking like, you know, like Chamiko in his prime right there.
That is a bit of a blunder from Foggy, yeah. And I mean, that's not a level 1 Demon Hunter that you could throw away. That's a level 3, a lot of experience, very expensive to buy back, and he does buy back from the tavern, not even wasting from the altar. So, I mean, these are heavy costs from the Foggy, like Potion of Greater Healing, a TP.
Yep.
Now, like a dead demon, like these aren't good trades.
No, but the expansion is up and not yet actually scouted by VortiX, but he's going to be tier 3. He can even hit a nice timing, and he can check what Foggy's counter is. Is Foggy going to go for ground or counter with air? Perhaps if Foggy counters with air, he could go for a Dreadlord for Vampiric Aura. But we'll see what Foggy does. At the moment, just stuck on lores, but good transition out of that. There comes a time when there's just too many gargoyles to deal with Dryads alone, and the hero levels get too strong for archers, so you kind of need Hippogriffs. But we'll see if it gets to that point. We'll see if Foggy's able to secure the 2nd base for starters. But for now, it looks as though VortiX in a pretty good spot. Quite the big gold advantage in the Demon Hunter. Could he do it again? Stone Form Surround, Coil Nova? Maybe.
Yeah, he's playing with fire again, but he's just trying to buy some time so that this Panda can creep level 5. Orb of Darkness. Not the greatest item.
No, but the panda looks pretty scary, actually. My
Yeah,
God.
this is a strong panda, man, and that Sobi mask gonna pay dividends later on. More nukes on the demon. Oh no. Okay, heal scroll used, but that's all his survivability until the staff. And panda should have prez, right? No, the demon has prez.
Oh, Jesus.
Another 100 gifted from
Oh,
Nubaquakes.
my
This is
God.
220 gifted subs today. 220 gifted subs. Oh my God. Oh, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, man, I'll coach you.
Misclick. Yeah, misclick. Yeah, you better coach this guy, Ricky. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, man, I'll coach you. I'll sit you down.
Well, this is expensive coaching, man. I don't know if you know what I charge, but it's a lot less, Rick.
top dollar for the tomato man. You know how it is.
Yeah.
You know how it be, baby. But yeah, Nuba, we appreciate you so much, and I hope you guys in the chat are thanking this guy because 220 of you just got gifted subs from the golden
crazy.
goat himself.
And at this point, if you're another person that subbed on your own, we might have missed it. So sorry, your sub might be lost forever because it's gonna be underneath about 200 subs. Gifted now, so.
Carson will scroll and get you guys.
Yeah, I'll try and find you if you're in there.
Okay, Amulet of Spell Shield for the DK level 3 on the Lich now. VortiX starting to finally start to, first of all, break at 65 supply. A lot of ghouls as well. He wants to go heavy ghouls, and against a level 5 panda, that could be pretty sad. This could be a really one-sided fight. This panda is super heavily crept.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Foggy goes from not being able to get level 3 really to just power creeping level 5, and the Demon Hunter is now the level 3 under level 1. And yeah, this is what you can do with Panda 5. Goes into the base. If VortiX does not react, he will lose every Ziggurat and his gold mine to this Panda. Probably going to even lose one, and it's only been a couple of seconds. Wow, look, level 3 Breath of Fire, man. It's so good in this position.
Yeah, VortiX trying to chase out the units, but yeah, there's still nothing here to really defend against the bear and the panda. The panda's got a lot of Breath of Fires as well. Another one comes in. That's 3 Zigs for nothing.
Nothing. A TP. But the TP was traded. Foggy's in a great position. Double AP, Tree of Life at the red camp now, and Foggy's just going to continue to do this, I imagine. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, he could take a fight with this panda, but he could also just do that all day if he wants to. VortiX supply blocked. He does have 68 supply. There's a big, scary army for VortiX. Does he have enough heal scrolls, though? He's got 2. Probably going to need about 4.
Uh-oh. Foggy put down the second expansion at the red camp, and I don't think VortiX is going to scout this, and that's 2 APs coming up. And actually, if Foggy can keep this momentum, he could bank at 50 and defend these double expansions. But the Breath of Fire is so huge on these ghouls, and we talked about level 3 Breath of Fire on ghouls. Man, it's pretty rough. Where's the Demon Hunter? Demon Hunter a little out of position. A surround on this panda could actually kill it. Staff comes in. The nuke won't be enough, and the panda does survive. Very nice. But now the Demon's a little out of position. Okay, could be decent trades for VortiX. He's actually finding a way to segregate both heroes so that they're not fighting together.
Yeah. And he only used 1 heal scroll there. He's got 1 more heal scroll, and he's still got a decent number of mana. Decent amount of mana. And the Frenzy Ghouls, they're not too good at fighting the panda, but they are good at killing Trees of Life. And the panda's too far out of position. This is just going to be a kill in a town portal, most likely, for VortiX. And that's 1 down. Now it's even economy. But the panda, this could be a lot of kills if VortiX doesn't get out. Heal scroll used. Nicely done. There's a lot more Breaths of Fire, though, Ricky.
Gargs trying to get on top of these Dryads, and some of the Dryads are getting picked off, and the Gargs are actually segregated from this panda, and the panda's being used for those Breath of Fires, but the ghouls are not as fortunate. All the ghouls drop down, and now the Lich being targeted. There's no actual way to save him. No items on the Lich. Last coil comes in. Actually, there's 1 more in the tank, so maybe he can get this Lich out of here, and actually the slow on the Dryad's not really working out. VortiX is going to be able to get out, and actually he's picking off Dryads in the process.
Oh, yeah, a lot of Dryads falling in the process. And these are 3-1 Gargs, too. These are spooky, and Foggy has good upgrades, too. 2-1, but, you know, the Gargs are just one-shotting the Demon Hunter. Oh, not again. Foggy 1 a mana stealing. That's a dead Demon Hunter. Yup, no staff available. The Demon Hunter dies again. And despite these crazy hero levels, Foggy slipping in the fights. And now they both actually have huge banks and no wood.
I feel like VortiX should bring the Gargs back. He's actually going for the gold mine in the main base. And he could go for Wisps as well. Micro from Foggy is sick. Going to be able to repair and save the Wisps as well. Now that the Panda's back, these Gargs won't be pressing anymore. But, guys, sorry, I'm feeling very conflicted whether I should finish off Dust League or just getting a private call with Nuba and teach him how to tank.
Teach him how to tank. Oh yeah, that's right. He wanted tanks yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Bursts of Fire are good, but there's double heal scroll again because what you can't do with wood, you can buy heal scrolls if you have too much gold, not enough lumber. That's what you can do, and that's what VortiX needs. And what Foggy needs, Ricky, is units and his Demon Hunter back, and ideally some more Moonwells now, some more Moon Juice. And it looks as though VortiX is just pressing the issue. It's probably just gonna end the game. What can Foggy really do?
We're seeing the late game dividends being paid off for VortiX with all the whiffs. I mean, the nuke on the Panda, and there's a staff, but you have to be able to use it quick. You have to use it, or you're not. You have to use it right now.
Lose it, Bucko. It's dead. The Panda's dead. The Demon Hunter not in position to try to save that Panda, and now VortiX just sort of kills him again. When VortiX wins, it's just like, I guess he just dies.
Guys, we do have game number 4, and it's going to be on Concealed Hill. VortiX versus Foggy.
All right. Good.
A player's forces are under attack.
All right.
Well, good luck.
Oh, come on. Come on,
We're
man.
almost through, Nubby. We're almost through. Well, I guess we get no game 4, guys. All right. Oh, Jesus. Keeper of the Grove for Foggy. Gonna creep his orange camp. Gonna get to level 2, because level 2 is a very important level to get, Ricky, because you get 2 abilities instead of 1. Death Knight out of the altar. Sacrificial Skull immediately, hinting towards an early expansion for VortiX.
Player's forces are under attack.
Jesus.
Yep, Keeper going to be creeping up here. And
going
both
up
players
to the
just going to be
top.
creeping. So, the Wisp for Foggy could have been good, but Skelly's going to chase. And the second Skelly gets one hit, Coil will get that out. So, I don't think he can get both Skellys canceled. And VortiX actually segregating that Wisp, going to be able to creep up still at the right time.
Yep, won't see any skeletons dying today. I like that Wisp position, actually, for Foggy. Didn't know that was a hidden spot. Has he seen there's no tech? Well, has he seen there is a tech now? In fact, Foggy teching on his own side. Only takes the big turtle to get level 2. Got really nice items, Foggy, thus far. VortiX not so lucky. Glove the Haste, of course, are decent, but not the +9 or +8, rather, that the Keeper has right now.
People laughing.
+6.
People laughing at Korean name.
I translated it. And read it out.
I did one too, and I just said Korean name.
Oh, okay.
That's so funny. I wonder if people in Korea read an English name and they go English name. Okay, the Keeper is creeping up this crab, and also this is in a very good spot. It's not a defensive crab, it's an offensive one. The kind of crabs you don't really want to get, but it's going to allow Foggy to get to get closer and closer to VortiX, and he's going to be able to maybe jack him here. There's no units. VortiX being very, very smart, keeping the ghouls in the main base, but
DuSt, that's a dead archer sounding like your favorite sound is soon to be heard, Rick, and there it goes. One archer falls to the coil. And the Keeper sharking around, trying to get up to level 3. Will he get it off of this? Let me do some math here. 96. 100. Nope, he won't. He'll be about 30 XP shy. Ricky, he will not get level 3 here.
30, eh?
About 30. About 30. Oh,
right
40.
now he's 60.
He'll be 40 off.
Oh, close.
Right? That's right. Oh.
32.
42.
42.
42. You say 32?
Yeah, I tried to add it up really quick and I
Nice
failed.
try.
Okay, the Skelly going to be able to scout Hunter's Hall midway through, and the tech almost done for the Night Elf player. That Hunter's Hall, very indicative that it will be lures, obviously. Level 3 for the Keeper as well. Not going to see those level 2 treants in the main base, though. Getting pushed back right away by that DK, but the Archer's being very defensive, and I wonder what the second hero choice will be for Foggy. Will it be an Alchemist?
Demon Hunter calling it.
Ooh, will it be Demon? Yeah, it could be Demon.
Player's
425 and enough wood. He's got enough supply to make this happen, and it's going to be the Demon Hunter. Nailed it.
Yeah. Very nice, very nice. And VortiX, very
block.
defensive.
Oh my god, dude. If he was able to block this Keeper with the DK,
you
that
know
could have
what?
been us around.
if the tech hadn't been started so early, although he does have a staff on the keeper, that would have been a cold into a surround. It would have been a cold, cold day for the keeper of the Grove. Who's going around the outside yet again, but risking being surrounded. Oh, it does not want to take too much damage.
Does VortiX hit
unless
this?
He wants to go to the fountain.
Oh, so close.
A lot of time spent, though. But, of course, VortiX just trying to defend his Acolytes. He's got no Nerubian. No real way to save the Acolytes if the Keeper gets into the base, which is why Foggy is trying so hard. Foggy's also expanding, but it has been scouted by VortiX.
Okay, Tree Life is almost done here for Foggy, halfway down, and the Keeper has gotten the value that he wants. He knows no expansion. He knows no weird play. Just going to be standard from VortiX. In fact, it's not even going to be double crypt. Garg's unconcealed, which you could see. He's going to see the Slaughterhouse, so he knows exactly what he's up against. Sees the Lich in the main base as well. No coil here. This is a dead ghoul. That's kind of annoying.
Yeah,
It is a dead
damage
ghoul, right?
Be taken.
Town is
It
under
should be. Probably denied. Oh, one more tick, VortiX. Oh, he misses the deny. One guy calls us a no-no name, a no-no word in the chat, and got banned. Calls a no-no word. Oh, Jesus. Yeah,
It's
poor
getting
guy.
wild. Dude, you get 320 gifted subs, all the animals come out, you know what I'm saying? It's getting wild. It's getting wild in here. Keeper getting chased by a Coil and a Nova. Keeper pretty low, actually, but if we learned anything from the last game, it's that Foggy's going to creep up this Demon Hunter to level 7 if he had the choice.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just replace the Panda with the Demon Hunter. And Entangle. Gonna put a little bit of damage, but the Keeper's the one that has to be safe. There's no Coil level 2, though. And there won't be for quite a while, in fact. And yeah, can VortiX really do anything about this expansion? He's doing what he did map 2, I believe it was. Waiting. On Last Refuge, that was. He's waiting for tier 3, waiting for Destroyers. He's gonna do a nice big timing towards that expansion.
under attack.
Maybe even a Tinker Third. Would love to see it. Give me that Tinker Third, VortiX.
Yeah, we could see the same thing that we saw, like you said, that timing where VortiX just hits it and just destroys. The Death Knight not being level 3 is a problem. Coil might be able to come in. Okay, not. Mana Burn comes in, but he will pick off some archers, and there's still almost a Nova for this Knoll. This Knoll is a lot of experience and a really good item.
Yeah, and the tree's taking so much damage. I think VortiX, go for the Wisps. Oh, he's going to have to Town Portal, but imagine if he kills the Wisps and buys a little bit more time. Foggy could have potentially lost his tree, but nicely having Wisps there, Foggy. Gonna be able to save the tree, I hope. Sure hope he doesn't lose it.
Oh, it's close. Oh my... Okay.
All right,
That's
okay.
really close.
Yeah, and here comes the timing as well. I'm assuming so. The Lich could get Orb. Gonna creep one camp because he wants Death Knight level 3. He'll have to solo this camp, though, to get DK3, I think. He's gonna have to bring that Lich back, but there is a couple of green camps on his way to the expansion, and he's still waiting for Destroyer Farm to finish. Oh, and maybe he's gonna have to go back, because Destroyer Farm is quite a whiles off. He's gonna lose both Fiends if he doesn't go back. Oh, this is rough. Gets the Potion of Greater Mana. That's gonna be incredible, but yeah, the Fiends are gonna fall. A second Entangle, I imagine, as well, is on the way. Yeah, this is just what happens. No Destroyer Farm. It's so close to being finished. But Foggy finds a beautiful timing. This is very well done from Foggy.
Oh, really? That's so bad. 2 Fiends getting dropped. That's not the timing you want to be able to hit.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Destroyer form not even still pending, patent pending, but not level 2 Coil either for the DK. So that Coil that came in, I mean, he forced the mana pot as well. He's just gonna get all his mana burn. I think Foggy's done it. Yeah, GG. What a great play. What a great game.
Dude, we're going to game 5, and every game these players have won, it seemed like just a total stomp. The only game Foggy really had to work for when he won was Last Refuge, and then VortiX didn't really have to work for either of his wins, it seems like. That's just how good these guys are. One mistake, you slip up, and the game's over, just like that. Just takes one little error, one overextension on the creep camp. A game that looked like VortiX could have potentially won with that timing if he got DK3. If he didn't get creep jack, the game's just over. Just like that. That's all it takes. That's all it takes at this top level, and that's crazy, man.
And we're going to hop into Foggy against VortiX on Terena's stand to close it off. Here we go.
All right, what will the first heroes be? They've been switched up quite a bit. Foggy playing 3 starting heroes so far. VortiX sticking to his guns. Death Knight, of course, throughout. But will we see something different again from Foggy, or goes back to what he lost very swiftly with on map 1? I mean, Warden would be great here, but after how VortiX dealt with it on Northern Isles, I don't know if you want to if you're Foggy, honestly. Maybe you stick with what's working, which is the Keeper. But he's going to go for it. He's going to try it.
Yeah, Warden again. Here we go. I like it. I like it a lot. Warden on TS is like iconic. Like, name a better duo. There's Peanut Butter and Jelly, and there's Warden on TS.
MK versus Warden on TS, dude. The most classic matchup. So cool. Bolt dodging, mass expansions. Yeah.
Acolyte going to come from the south, actually. Going to be able to kill the critter and then go to the south. So this tells me that VortiX doesn't want to creep out the Merc camp right away. Because you could kill that creep.
Right.
That critter here and then go for the lightning shield creep camp. It looks like this could be a sign that VortiX wants to go for a quick expansion, to be honest with you.
Yes.
So really interesting scout from VortiX.
Yeah, we'll see if he decides to go for that. There's also creep routes where you get a really stacked lich early game. You know, you go for this, and then you go for these in the middle, and you try to get claws. You just go for really good items, which, of course, lich in the mid game against dryads can be very, very potent. But maybe, yeah, actually is going to go for the lightning shield creep without skeletons. And then, but still potential for an expansion. Certainly a good map for it. Foggy going to creep very cleanly. Did go Fan of Knives and gets the item he's looking for, Potion of Greater Mana, and they're going to go across the map, as it seems. Is there a second Ancient War for Foggy? Not quite yet. No Tree of Life either.
Pretty clean creep from VortiX so far. Lightning shield on a bunch of the units and going to be able to pick off both wizards, coils. The other big boy gets Potion of Greater Healing. That's decent. But now the Warden's going to be taking the mid camps, and this is important for Warden items. Could see some very good items here for the Warden. Could be double claws, could be whatever have you. But the DK will get level 2 before this, and a quick tech from VortiX as well. So it's not going to be that quick expo play that we said before. So instead, VortiX maybe changes his mind mid-play, because he did kill the critter on the left side.
Yeah, and Foggy, I think this creep route, he would prefer to be creeping bigger camps to try to get up to level 3 earlier with a second Ancient War, maybe. But he's doing this so that he can be in position to potentially stop an expansion. Oh, coil. Pump fake, but Foggy doesn't bite yet again with the Wisp and keeps it alive. And the Ancient War has now moved over to the lab for Foggy, so this will be his level 3. And he talked about good items. That's the best. You got double circlet from these middle camps. That's definitely worth his time.
Yeah, very nice items here. Hunter's Hall coming down again. Bit earlier than last game, so Foggy really poisoned up. I think he wants early APs for maybe another expansion as well. And the Ghoul's going to be rallied over to this expansion. Is he really going to solo creep this with Ghouls? That seems impossible.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that. The Death Knight could buy a staff to go back and help the Ghouls, but for now it will just be the green camp. And the Death Knight not prioritizing his level 3, but of course the Warden's level 3, much more value to stop if you can. And the Greater Heal is going to help the Death Knight keep up this pressure if there is some sort of Shadow Strike pressure. There's a nice coil. Did VortiX even get that? I don't think he even got that experience.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Blocks. Gonna try to save his mercenaries. These, of course, give a lot of experience. And Foggy's still stuck on level 2. Sells the items that he doesn't want. The inventory is looking spicy. And the tier 2 is on the way. Huntress Hall finished much earlier than he needs it, but better to get it early than forget about it. And the tier 2, a little bit quicker for VortiX, who's not yet putting down a second crypt, so maybe standard for VortiX, which worked out on Northern Isles very well.
Yeah, DK getting closer and closer to level 3. I love VortiX's creeping with the Ghouls to steal the green camps while he's being aggressive with his DK, because it is showing value. But he needs to commit to one more camp to get level 3.
A town is under siege.
Having a drink of coffee, Rick. It's getting cold. Gotta finish it up. But the Warden's gonna finish up the Skelly. If he gets both, he still won't be level 3. So, not worth with the Death Knight. Now level 3 himself from some nice creeping that he did somewhere.
Where did he get? Yeah, where did he get level 3 from? Oh, the skeleton, the
Oh,
main,
he's
getting
two.
wisps.
He killed 2. Oh no, Foggy. He slipped up yesterday and lost 2 to 1 skeleton as well. Foggy, the multitasking maybe not on point the last couple of days. But yeah, that turned out to be a huge deal yesterday. We sort of undersold it yesterday and maybe overselling it today, but it was a big problem to lumber for Foggy. That was game losing for him yesterday when he lost these wisps. Almost could lose a third, but he does notice it and the skeleton does expire.
DK level 3, that's where he wants to be right now. Warden comes in, level 3 Warden with double level 2 Fan of Knives, and actually just pops the Fan of Knives on the on the ghouls, which I think VortiX is happy to take. It's not on the acolytes. I'm fine then. Could see another blink and fan of knives. This one's going to hit the acolytes. And on Blade, the acolytes do heal pretty quickly, but not as quickly as fan of knives could hit. And the staff, this is a nice hold from VortiX, man.
Yeah.
Didn't lose anything here.
Didn't even use a coil, just one charge of dust. And the Warden goes back, but the Warden is creeping. Oh, Foggy might lose his... Oh my god, Rune Bracers. Alright, this inventory for Foggy is perfect. I mean, he could have, instead of the circlets, he could have, like, you know, Robes of the Magi or something like that, or Pennant of Energy, of course, but from what he's crapped, these items are perfect. It's crazy. Even gets the Tome of Intelligence. Insanity. Insanity.
Yeah, very nice. And it looks like with the tech to tier 3, it looks like Foggy just wants to stay on single solo Warden, because we probably would have seen the second hero. And I also think that Foggy's kind of unsure of what VortiX is going to do. Is it going to be Gargs? You don't really want to commit to a Panda if it's not going to be Gargs, because the Panda doesn't scale too great. But yeah, no, just going to stay solo Dolo Warden, and on TS, very predictable as well.
Oh no, Ricky.
What happened?
I think he might be picking up the Panda.
Oh, for real?
He's waiting for the lumber.
Oh, he's picking up a Panda. Oh, hey, sometimes you get it, and sometimes you missed it by that much.
All right.
He ain't getting no Panda. He ain't getting no Panda.
He had no lumber. He canceled something to buy something, but then DK showed up. So maybe no Panda after all. Yeah. Yeah, he just moved his units to the tavern as you were saying all that.
Solo Warden is a thing, though, before you completely shit on me. Solo Warden is fine.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's totally fine. And he might continue with that because, you know, he needs the momentum to creep that Panda 3, which he would want it right now, ideally. Want it now. So he's probably going to stay Solo Warden now that he's pressured off that tavern. Yeah.
Level 2 on the Lich. Some good solo creeping right now. And that's going to help now with the Orb. He just creep out this entire right side, and what is the Warden going to do? Wisp comes in, could have a Deado, but there's no real value from that Wisp. Just going to be able to scout. Belt of Giant Strength, not the greatest items for VortiX, man. And on the other side, on Au Contraire, Mon Frere, the Warden getting some good items. VortiX, not so much.
Yeah, even Replenishment Potion is probably the best. Like, he doesn't, on a map like this, you don't really need wards. Illusions, not too important. Foggy, you know, can send out wisps if he needs to. Don't tell me. Okay, doesn't get a Pennant of Energy here. Ring of Regeneration's not bad, honestly, on a solo hero like that, but yeah, it would be a real shame to come all 5 games for VortiX to lose to items. But he gets his own greater mana, and he's got a greater heal. Alchemist 3rd. Shades of Happy in, like, 2009. Alchemist 3rd.
Interesting,
yeah. Cool.
Very cool decision. Does he have Destroyer form? I believe so. Yeah, VortiX has everything, all his weapons in his arsenal, and he's crept out this entire right side of the map. And to be honest, Foggy's just crept out his expansion, his, like, close to his base, so I'm like, this whole bottom left is still wide open. What item did he get? Wand of the Wind. Okay, decent. Off a solo hero, that's very good. No Dryads either for Dispel, so yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this could be a really nice timing for VortiX. Foggy is in position. He would love to snag one more creep camp, because then he would be so close to level 5. Might even get it from one more decently sized creep camp. But he's not going to get it, and he certainly won't get it in this fight, except for at the very tail end of it, most likely, unless VortiX does something to really mess up. Is there a heal scroll for VortiX? There's not, actually. There's just the Alchemist. One bear going to take a nuke. The Destroyer in the air is putting in work, but staff out. VortiX, is he going to overcommit here? This Moonwell's next to the Warden. No chance of that dying. And there's plenty of mana with the greater mana.
This is a really good positioning for VortiX, especially considering that he's inside the Night Elf base. It's about as good as the fight's going to get. This Alchemist paying value, starting to finally get the Dryads down, but the Warden slowly running out of mana. He's going to have to pop that potion of greater mana, but in the meantime, VortiX is kind of rolling through everything. The Bears are still alive and well, and they actually have good surface area over the Fiends, and I think VortiX will have to reposition, but still a decent fight considering he fought right outside the Night Elf base.
Yeah, could focus on that Dryad and then use that Wand of the Wind finally. There's the Wand of the Wind. The Dryad, though, has Abolish. Maybe VortiX will think twice before using the next charge of it. The Bear staffed out, rejuving to the back. Warden, how much more mana does he have? at least 2 more fans. There's the 1 more. He's about to get level 5, I said, towards the tail end of the fight, but he's going to have no mana left to use that level 3 ability when he hits level 5, and VortiX not looking to run dry anytime soon, and the Bears are starting to drop low. The Alchemist level 2 from unit kills. VortiX still has a greater heal to be passed over.
Oh, the Alchemist is so vulnerable. I think the Alchemist might go down, and he does. Nice Fan and Knife's going to be able to get the Alchemist, and VortiX's window to stay in this fight slowly starting to dwindle. Nice Devour on the Bear. Should be able to finish that off. These Bears are so important.
He wants
a
those kills
coil.
so bad. Yeah, dive for them in TP. Yeah, 3 Bears about to fall. A Destroyer traded, but if VortiX gets all 3 of these without losing the Lich, maybe pass the Town Portal to the Lich. Oh, he's going to TP out. Foggy, can he buy a mana pot? Maybe go for the kill on the Lich? No. And yeah, nicely done towards the tail end of that for VortiX. Both players, though, traded pretty evenly there, Ricky. That's crazy. That was a very close fight.
We didn't even see this, but VortiX got an expansion, and he's going to be mining soon. And oh man, picking off those 3 Bears was clutch city. That might even be game ending for VortiX taking the series against Foggy, which that's such a heads up play, and actually just diving into the main base. I think he lost that Destroyer or a Fiend, right, to do that, but well,
yeah, he lost a Destroyer for it, but yeah. What was it? 4 Bears towards the tail end. 1 was in the front, 3 were in the back, and just going for those. Foggy microed so beautifully, but you just can't do anything when he's in the back of your base like that. So now VortiX just going to try to defend his expansion. The Warden is going towards the main base, and this level 5 Warden is going to get close to level 6 off these Acolyte kills eventually. The Dryads.
But the Warden has to get value here. Needs to get all of these Acolytes, and 1 Fan and Eyes will do the trick.
God. 2 kills. Blink, Fan, 1 more. He'll probably... VortiX is trying to spread. Foggy, be careful with your Warden, though. We've been here before. You've lost your heroes sloppily throughout the series. Do not lose this level 5 Warden, Foggy.
Yeah, and how much time can you really buy? VortiX picking off those 3 Bears, Carson. I mean, Foggy's at 37 supply and broke.
Yeah.
Those 3 Bears were very important. Starting to rally some more, but you need to buy heavy amounts of time, but you also need this Warden to stay on the expansion. And VortiX isn't going to leave now. Why would you ever leave this expansion as an undead player? Sit on your expansion, start to build units out of this, and then push with 60 or whatever supply you want. The only comeback mechanic right now for Foggy is to kill Acolytes and then rebuild his own army in proxy.
You know, this would be a little bit weird, but Foggy could use his map control now to creep a Panda to level 3. There's enough creeps on the map, and he knows VortiX is going to chill by his expansion. He could do it while harassing with the Warden. He'd get level 6 guaranteed off Acolytes. But Foggy just going to instead build 2 expansions at the same time. That's a good play, too, I hear. Acolytes. Trying to be defended. 1, 2, 3, taking a lot of damage. Heal spray. Going to kill 2 with the Dryads.
Yeah, the Dryad should be able to get away. I don't see one of them dying to this. Warren could continue to blink in, but yeah, some good damage right now. And VortiX hasn't been able... He's just been spending all his money on more Acolytes. And what is Foggy doing? Counter expansion. Double counter expansion. If one fails, I have another one while I'm building my units. He's starting to get that bear count back up. 39 supply to 48. Used to be 33. So VortiX starting to break now. And yeah, I think you just need to like cut ties and just break... and get that advantage, because this Warden will just keep coming in and out.
Yeah, this is such an interesting position. 2 more Acolytes falling. 1 more kill, and this will be level 6 Warden. Foggy knows it. We know it. But he's got no mana. He's only got enough mana to blink out. I say it again. Okay, he's got that. He gets his level 6. He's got the ultimate. 1 Dryad gonna fall. Foggy, oh, staffing close by. Coil Nova.
No, he actually blinked. Like, I guess he canceled. He must have canceled the staff by accident.
Okay. Maybe he was a little bit paranoid, especially with the acid bomb. It's hard to calculate sometimes how much damage you're going to take. And VortiX now is going to be the one to claim these creeps, it looks like. And this could be level 5 Lich, almost. Level 5 DK would be guaranteed. Level 3 Alchemist. There's so many great hero levels for VortiX to get. And Foggy's not going to get too much stronger. Level 7, level 8, you know, would be great to get some Shadow Strike on the field. But for now, you got the ultimate already. So VortiX is going to get a lot stronger. Foggy has to make a play. But he's got 2 expansions. I mean, he can chill maybe.
I wonder, Krav probably sitting very confident against both players, but probably definitely wants that undead mirror if VortiX was to defeat Foggy here. So Krav sitting here probably getting the tweets ready for that undead mirror that we might be able to see. Well, obviously the Great Wall versus Krav coming up next, the other semifinal.
Out of position. 3 bears potentially. Could there be a Nova? Yeah, all the bears clump. And the Zeppelin is definitely going to die. Oh, this could be all 3 bears falling. Foggy's going into the main base, so this would certainly be a lot of Acolytes falling. Okay, all 5 acolytes will fall in the main base. The question is, how much can VortiX do? 1 bear, 2 bears, 3 bears. Foggy's putting in some work as well. He's trying to do that hit and run style that he's done against Happy so often. But VortiX finds the opening. 3 bears, the Zeppelin falls. The main base is kind of in shambles, and there is double expansion up for Foggy, but the question is, can he buy enough time if he has no units other than this one hero?
Yeah, I mean, it's still one base versus one base. Foggy starting to mine out of his expansions now. Double expansion will be up for Foggy, and the wood is still a problem for Foggy, though. I mean, he can have double income in the world. Oh, is he going to get it?
Oh, repairing! Okay, the gold mine does go down last second. A nice town portal from Foggy. VortiX immediately rebuilding, but now 3 base against 1, Ricky. And you know what? The Warden can come across the map. More Fan and Knives, but Foggy has no real units right now. Does he have Nature's Blessing? I can't see. Does not have Nature's Blessing. Perhaps a Sapper on one and attack on the other could be the play for VortiX, but how do you keep your Acolytes alive? You need to get double Zeppelin for the main base and the Expo if you're VortiX.
Foggy pulling out all stops, and I have to say he's bought so much time because there's no fightability for Foggy's army. 0, none. VortiX wins all of these fights, and I think that's what VortiX knows. He goes, you know what? I'm just going to sack my economy. I'm just going to end the game. I'm just going to kill you. I have 3 destroyers. I have a bunch of fiends. I have Tri-Hero. Everything looking very good. Actually, the DK coming back. Lich as well. I think he should
Sapper,
just...
DK. Okay, DK finds that Sapper that was going to kill that Nerubian, but dude, there's no economy now, and the Avatar of Vengeance is going to the main base. That graveyard, just unsummon it, VortiX. Build it in the middle of the map, something like that. Don't build it in your main base anymore. The expansions, though. There was something that died at the top right. I'm not sure what that was. But yeah, there's just no economy. Oh my god, the Warden, Coil, Nova, the units trying to kill the expansion with the Alchemist. 1 expansion will die. The question is, can VortiX hold on without economy? Foggy cannot lose this Warden. I say it again. Cannot lose the Warden.
Lots of Acolytes going down. Is this actually the play that gets Foggy back into this game?
The Warden coming back. Okay, blinks out. Wisps are falling. Sappers, I really think, are the best play for VortiX, but he just doesn't have the gold. He can't even rebuild his gold mine, Ricky.
Oh, wow. VortiX is dead broke. This is it. 55 supply, and Foggy's mining. Oh, my God. Foggy's mining. This could be really bad. Fan and Knives coming in on the Fiends now. There will be more Fan and Knives for that as the DK and the Lich aren't here. This is the best fight that Foggy can hope for, but now that the heroes come in, this, wow, this Alchemist totally mitigated that.
I don't think Foggy should be fighting here. Foggy should keep playing hit and run. He's gonna lose his expansion, yeah, but Foggy!
Warden
you don't
dies.
need to fight! This is the only way you lose, Foggy! Oh, and now the Warden's dead, and I say it again. Do not lose the Warden, Foggy. He has enough gold to Tavern buy it back, but he's gonna lose this expansion. VortiX could maybe go to the top right and kill that expansion. There's 1 Acolyte left, so VortiX could start unsummoning stuff. Does he have a town portal? VortiX has a town portal as well. He could kill both expansions, and then town portal back to save his main base. Foggy rebuys the Warden. Oh, but this was... He could have just checkmated him, I feel like, if he just didn't try to defend that expansion, Foggy. He must have had his reasons, but now we're in a position where VortiX might be winning this game, even with no economy.
Yeah, the Alchemist saving. He dove in trying to get value out of those Fiends, but the Alchemist, man, level 2 heal spray is really good. And then he tried to use Cloak, but the DK had a DuSt. I don't think Foggy really anticipated a DuSt this late into the game.
Town portal for Foggy at the top right. VortiX hasn't noticed quite yet. The Alchemist, is going to be focused down. Perhaps the level 3 Alchemist going to fall. The heroes are trying to get back into position. But this Alchemist is definitely going to fall. Foggy defends this base. Level 7 on the Warden. The Shredder trying to defend. The Avatar of Vengeance trying to defend. The heroes out of position. 1 Bear, 1 Dryad, killing everything.
Foggy's getting value.
Yeah, he's killing everything, Ricky. There's 3 Destroyers up in the air. The heroes come back. There's still 2 Fiends alive, though. 1 Bear falls. The Alchemist is going to have to come back, but there's just not a lot of gold. Oh, Foggy has a Sapper in the main base as well that he hasn't microed quite yet, but once that Warden comes back, that Sapper is going to get a lot of value, Ricky.
I can't believe this. Foggy's actually staying in this game. 38 supply to 45.
Yep.
But like we said, VortiX is completely broke. Once this expansion goes down, then Foggy will have to rely on this other Tree of Life, but then Foggy will be broke. He's kind of got some money, though. Is he going to build units? because he could definitely build a couple bears out of this, but this tree's going to go down for sure. That alchemist pickoff and these fiends are so expensive. And here comes the staff in with the
base. Yeah.
Yep.
The sapper could get 2 ziggurats. All the acolytes could fall. Town portal back is what I'm talking about. Oh, and VortiX notices the sapper. Can he get back in time? No, he's going to get double ziggurats. Foggy, and he's going to supply block VortiX. If he kills these acolytes, there's nothing VortiX can do. This is the last one. There's not enough gold. There's not enough supply to rebuild these acolytes. VortiX, you got to keep this bad boy alive. Is there another acolyte somewhere? Oh, and it's dead. The gold mine's rebuilt, but you're going to have to lose a lot of supply to get any more gold income.
He can't build an acolyte. He's supply blocked. He's screwed.
Yeah,
he's done.
No, he has to lose. He has to lose 11 supply to build an accolade. But Foggy, the main base has run dry. But the tree, there's trees being built everywhere. Double expansion, Tree of Eternity walking over the top right. It might just be whack-a-mole for VortiX, and I don't think he can keep up at this point.
Wow, Foggy. And like we said, he has no fight ability. He has to lame, and the lame has been good. Minus losing that warden at the top of the map earlier, the lame has been very good, and he's going to be able to get away with this. Another Tree of Life Foggy, Shades of TM, but he's just going to put trees everywhere, and as long as he can mine and build up this army, it'll be VortiX that can't fight. VortiX getting squeezed out, and like you said, he has to lose his entire army just to build an Acolyte to come back into this game.
He's going to get some units, perhaps. That Rune Bracers is so value for Foggy this game. Absolutely unbelievable. And Foggy, he can just run around forever. He's got economy. There's too many expansions coming up. If Foggy somehow runs out of gold and can't build any more expansions, maybe there's a world in which VortiX could really win this game. But for now, Foggy's just going to run and hit buildings. And he can use that ultimate. He can use his Warden blinking in and out. He can get little bits of value.
Graveyard works against you.
All that VortiX has. Yeah, the Graveyard is... I mean, honestly, could have been unsummoned as one of the first priorities for VortiX, I feel like, earlier on when there was Acolytes.
He must be waiting for the cooldown on the ultimate. Oh, just going to staff out, actually.
Destroyers trying to kill this tree. There's going to be another tree up in the bottom left. The Tree of Eternity still marching over to the top right. It just takes so long to kill these trees with this army of VortiX. If he can get level 6, which I don't see happening, Death and Decay on the Tree of Eternity is a way to kill it. But for now, the whole army is going to have to be invested. Is there a town portal yet again? No town portal. No town portal. No Staff of Teleportation. Maybe another adjustment that could have been made earlier. But Foggy, yeah, he's starting to kill the buildings, Ricky, and VortiX. What do you do here? How do you win this game if you're VortiX? He's trying to do everything he can. He's going to kill the Tree of Eternity, but he's running out of buildings.
Oh, the Tree of Eternity is a big one, too. That's definitely going to fall, but like I don't think anyone scouted the bottom left one. And yeah, okay, Foggy's going to ultimate in the main base, and he's just going to base race, and VortiX has to commit. He has to like come back and defend, or he's just going to lose the game, because there is mining for Foggy. And now if he wants a Tree of Life in the main base as well, he's just going to keep funneling them out. Oh no, I think VortiX has... I don't know how he comes back into this game.
Foggy has no town portal. All 3 Dryads falling could be a problem. Foggy's going to try to micro them out. If Foggy, don't lose your Warden. I think that's the only way you really lose this game. Could even staff out the Avatar of Vengeance here, too. I think that'd be a great play. Just to keep all these spirits here attacking buildings. Foggy, don't lose your Warden. Has a potion of healing on it. Yeah, use it. Good. He does use it. He gets out. Doesn't staff the Avatar. But all the spirits are gone anyway. Block. VortiX stays alive. He kills one base. Hits one of those moles with the hammer. And gets back home. 4 buildings left.
Good blocks from VortiX trying to chip away at this Avatar. And also, the tree is going to creep out this green camp. And, oh, the expansion hasn't even been crept out yet.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Foggy to get that expo mining. But all he needs is the 1 base. And he's got 1 mining.
Double tree
2 trees alive.
Oh, yeah, Foggy's just going to keep sending out trees.
Yep.
At this point, the mobility for VortiX is not very good. It's probably just better to just build the tree at the expansions.
All right, staff out. Little bits of damage. That's all it takes over time. But I say it again. Foggy cannot lose his Warden while doing this. And he's very limited on units.
He got an
and he gets an Onk. That is so good here, man. That is so good. Because even if you make a mistake, you're still alive.
Onk
it's
of
so
GG.
Good. That's probably the best Onk Foggy has ever gotten.
Yeah, most
so
value
good.
definitely for
Players'
sure.
forces are under attack.
Oh man. Okay.
VortiX.
Foggy's going to be mining off 2 bases now, and his economy's starting to kick in. Probably just going to see... I mean, he's just investing all of his economy into Tree of Lives. He knows that this Warden alone could just win him the game. He doesn't need to play crazy, just needs to play safe. And the safe play is to just build trees like galore. And here comes the Warden again. The Avatar should be on cooldown, but he should just be able to right-click everything, and that's what he's going to do.
Yep. Again, that great. Foggy's not going to kill that graveyard until it's the very last building. Oh, there are 5 buildings. I said 4 earlier. My bad. But there's 5 buildings. This Tree of Life is going to fall. But remember, Foggy has more than that. He's going to replace this Tree of Life with the one by the shop. And this is beautiful because, yeah, VortiX is sacrificing health on his buildings to kill this expansion. Then Foggy just replaces it with another one.
Forces are under attack.
It's checkmate.
It's a lot of damage. Yeah, he could just staff the Avatar, and like it's perma damage with the spirits, right?
Yeah, exactly. If he wants to save it, if it gets low. Alright, coil, rune bracers. These items for Foggy this game, man. We said they're going to be good, and they are proving to be so. Another tree scouted in the bottom left. Another tree going towards the natural.
Oh, he's going for the graveyard. He just wants to end the game.
Yeah, maybe a mistake from Foggy. But, you know, it's not going to cost him this game, I don't think. VortiX is really trying, man. Game 5 in this position, it's so tough. Man, he really had a good shot, but the Warden just got so high level. And now I just don't see a way. He's literally doing everything he can. I feel as though VortiX has played this close to perfectly, but it takes a mistake from Foggy at this point, too, for VortiX to be able to come back. It's just, there's just no way, I don't think.
Yeah, he's so tanky. I mean, the Ankh, even if you do kill this Warden, he's coming back.
Yeah. And he's got the gold now, too, to Tavern rebuy it if he needs to. If he does make a huge mistake, you know, maybe if there's level 6 Lich, you could go for the buildings. I don't know.
Yeah, true. Can he just buy Sappers?
VortiX or
Foggy? Foggy's got economy. Yeah.
Oh. And that's it. Hope that wasn't a DC, but the game was over.
I think that was just. I think that was a quick GG and leave, and then on Flow, guys. If you type GG and insta leave, sometimes it doesn't go through the chat, but that's a 3-2 for Foggy. Bit of an anticlimactic ending. Wanted to maybe see like the DK go down or something like that, but that's gonna do it. 3-2 for Mr. Foggy. That was a hour and a 40-minute series.